Ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and powerful gods. But did you know that the Egyptians believed in a land even more magical than their own? They called it Punt. Tanet Jer, the land of the god, they whispered. Punt was special. It was a place of wonder and mystery. The Egyptians wrote about Punt in stories and carved it on their tombs. They called it the land of the south, a place of rich resources and exotic beauty. Punt was a source of things the Egyptians treasured. Gold, ebony, and ivory came from Punt, but it wasn't just the material wealth that fascinated the Egyptians. It was something more. Punt was a sacred place, connected to the gods. It was a land of incense and perfumes. Frankincense and myrrh used in rituals came from Punt. This made the land even more special to the Egyptians. Imagine a land overflowing with treasures. This was Punt in the eyes of the Egyptians. Gold, the skin of the gods, glittered in Punt's rivers. Ebony, dark and luxurious, grew in its forests. Ivory from the tusks of mighty elephants was plentiful, but Punt offered more than just these riches. Exotic animals, never seen in Egypt, roamed its lands. Baboons with their human-like faces were particularly prized. They were brought back to Egypt as offerings to the gods. The Egyptians believed that Punt held a special connection to the divine. Frankincense and myrrh, fragrant resins, were gifts from the gods. These precious substances used in temples and tombs added to Punt's mystique. Punt was a land of abundance. It provided the Egyptians with materials for their crafts, offerings for their gods, and a connection to the divine. It was a place of wonder and fascination. Queen Hatshepsut, a powerful female pharaoh, ruled Egypt over 3,500 years ago. She yearned to visit the legendary land of Punt. Her desire was more than just curiosity. It was a sacred mission, a pilgrimage to the divine. Hatshepsut ordered a fleet of ships to be built, loaded with gifts for the rulers of Punt. The journey was long and perilous, but the rewards were great. The expedition returned to Egypt laden with treasures. Gold, ebony, and ivory filled the ships. Exotic animals, including baboons, paraded through the streets of Thebes, the capital city. But the most precious cargo was the frankincense and myrrh. These were offerings for the gods, proof of Hatshepsut's successful mission. The voyage to Punt cemented Hatshepsut's legacy. It was a testament to her power and piety. The treasures brought back from Punt enriched Egypt both materially and spiritually. Punt, the land of wonder, vanished from history. It disappeared as mysteriously as it had appeared. Where was Punt, and what happened to its people? Scholars believe that Punt was located in the Horn of Africa, in present-day Somalia, Eritrea, or Ethiopia. Evidence supports this theory. The Egyptians described Punt as a land of incense trees. Similar species of myrrh trees are found in this region. But the exact location of Punt remains unknown. No ruins of cities or temples have ever been found. No written records from Punt itself have been discovered. Punt's secrets are lost to time. Some believe that Punt was destroyed by a natural disaster, like a volcanic eruption or climate change. Others think that disease or internal conflicts weakened the kingdom. The mystery of Punt continues to intrigue us. It reminds us that even the greatest civilizations can vanish, leaving behind only whispers and legends.